Hello everyone, how are you? Dollar Currency 21 is here again. We want to talk about the support and resistances, horizontal support and resistances, how to find them and how to use them to make money. This is our Twitter account. Go and follow us. There are a lot of information and educational tweets in this account. You can find it and learn a lot of things. You can find entry and exit points, and you can learn how to put them on your exchange. Okay, let's go into the charts and talk more about the support and resistances. Yeah, in the previous sessions we talked about the trend line. For example, this was one of the trend line, act as a resistance for us. Yeah, and you are pretty familiar with this kind of support and resistances. Yeah, for example, you can say that I have a trend line here which pretty nice act as a support here, but we broke it downward. For example, this was our support here. We had several touches, but as you can see, we finally broke it down. Here is it was a support. Yeah, we had several touches. We broke it down, we tested, and we are going down here. Okay, so we had support and resistances, but we have another support or resistances. They are horizontal areas. Okay, how we can find support or resistance is pretty simple. You have several ways. The first way to find them is use your eyes to find support or resistances. Let me find another chart for you guys here. For example, let me find it. Okay. I'm gonna tell you that I'm choosing this as a resistance line. Why resistance line? Because currently we are above the price. This is the current price and this is above the current price. So this is a resistance for me. I'm changing, going to style, changing the color to red. Always I'm using the color code for myself, okay? Because in the long term it will help you a lot, okay? And I'm typing for myself description here, resistance, okay? You wanna put it inside and use, for example, a better color, okay? And you wanna save it as a template for yourself, okay? Inside the bar center, save it as a template for yourself, for example, yeah? And it will work for you. You can save it, click on the OK, and it will work you pretty well, yeah? Why I choose this as a resistance? Because we had several beautiful reaction on the past history of the price. Yeah, as you can see, we have several reaction here. So this for me act as a resistance. The next area for me, in my opinion, is something around here. Yeah, why? As you can see, we have several beautiful reaction here. Yeah, reaction, reaction, reaction. Okay, as you can see, you can say that there are several resistances. How I moved and copy this, you can right click on that and clone it like this, okay? Or you can simply hold your control on keyboard and hold your left key on your mouse, yeah, left click on mouse and drag it, yeah, you can make a column of this for yourself. This can act as another resistance for me. Why? Because we have several reactions here. Here we have another resistance wall. Yeah, why? Because as you can see, you had several beautiful reactions. Yeah, again, this area, and finally at the top. Okay, the next one is, for example, is here. This is obviously a nice support for us. So for support, I'm using green. Yeah, I'm using green and I'm typing support and changing the color. Yeah, always use the color code for yourself because it will help you in the long term. Okay, support, you can save it, as a template for yourself. Click on the yes and okay, and it will act as a support for you. Yeah, you have the template and you can choose it for the next time. Yeah, I'm gonna draw the next level for myself. Yeah, so I'm clone it here. This is also act as a support for me. Why? Because we have several beautiful reaction, as you can see on the history of the Bitcoin here. Let me zoom in for you. We have a lot of beautiful reactions in this area. Okay, so this is act as a nice support for me. Yeah. The next level, the next area which act as a support is this zone. Yeah. Why this zone? Because again, we have a lot of support here. Have a lot of beautiful reaction here, reaction. Okay. Touch this area. So with eyes, you can draw support or resistances here. Again, I think, in my opinion, this also can act as a resistance here. Why? Because we have several reactions. Note that the support and resistances are the zone, not the lines. They are zones, okay? And how we can use them? Pretty simple. When price breaks one of them to the downward, it will test the other one. If price goes and hit the one of the resistance, and if, for example, you see weakness in this area, you will reject it. If you break it to the upward, you will go and test the other side, the next resistance and level. Okay, so you can trade from one level, one support or resistance to another support or resistances. For example, imagine price currently is here, okay, and you don't know whether it's gonna go up or down, okay. You will wait for the, for example, bullish signs, okay. If we break it to the upside, you know that the next resistance is here, so pretty you can go for a long position, buy here, and hope to test the other resistance line. Okay, so this is how you wanted to trade. You just find support and resistances on your chart with your eyes, and you will try to find how trade and go for a long and short position. Okay, the next way which you can find support or resistances is pretty simple. Yeah, we have a indicators. The name of the indicator, just go into the indicator, type swing, high, low, support or resistance. I'm just clicking on that. Okay, for the first time you open it on your trading view, you will see something like this, which is a very messy and it's not giving you the best levels. Okay, just go into the settings and change these numbers to 25. When you change it to 25, you will see the better visual of the support and resistances. Okay, whenever you had the support or resistance, usually I'm using this horizontal ray here on my tools. If you don't know how to add your tool, just go here on the tools and click on the star, and you can create this favorite tool for yourself. I'm using horizontal ray. Okay, wherever I had, for example, this is here, this is my support. I'm on the daily time frame and this is below the current price. So this will be my support. So I'm going into the settings. I'm changing it to the green. I'm typing support here for myself, and know that we are on the daily time frame. Always type everything for yourself. This is a daily support for me, okay? And I wanted to draw it on the bottom of the line, okay? Go into the style, you can change the color, the style of the color, okay? If you want, you can increase the thickness, for example, and opacity. It depends on you, okay? And copy it and save it as a template for yourself. Yeah, daily support. Click on the yes, and you will create your template. Yeah, so this is my daily support. The next area is here for me. Yeah, so I'm double click it here. I'm duplicated here. I'm holding my control button on the keyboard and holding the left button on the mouse and clone it, okay? Or you can simply click on that and clone it like this, okay? So here is my resistance. Why it's resistance? Because it's above the current price. This is the current price, this is above it, so this will be my resistance. We are in a daily time frame, so this will be a daily resistance, okay? Resistance, yeah. I'm using red as a color for the resistances. Again, you can save it as a template for yourself like me. Can you see that? This is a daily resistance for me, yeah. And also this is a daily resistance. This is another daily resistance. I'm just drawing the support and resistances. Wherever you see this flat lines, they gave you the support and resistances. Here, as you can see, we have two very close area together. Two lines are very close. So I'm draw a box here for myself because they are very close to each other. Yeah, and this box will be my support. Yeah, because it's a zone. It's very close to each other. Yeah, and you can draw a zone for yourself. It's above the current price, so it will be your resistance. Okay, I'm double click on that, it will be my resistance. Yeah, again, you can clone it and find your support or resistances. Okay, I'm going back here on the history. Unfortunately, below this level we don't have anything else, so I have to go back into the history. Here I have daily resistance, another excuse me, daily support, yeah. You have daily support here, and again we have a very closed area to each other here, so it will act as a support for me here. This area here will act as a support for me, and double click on that, select the support here. And as you can see, you simply can find support and resistances based on these simple indicators, and you can trade based on that. Yeah, if you go in, for example, if you go into the 4-hour time frame, you can find another levels as your support and resistances. And let me show you something on my trading view. For example, let me find a chart for you. Let me find it here. Okay, you can draw your support or resistances based on your charts. Okay, for example, as you can see, I found the support and resistances, yeah, on my chart. And as you can see, for example, this was a 4-hour resistance, so I used the 4-hour description. This was on daily time frame, yeah. So if you find a support or resistances on daily or other time frames, you can choose a proper description for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video, so see you later.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.